team presents the colors and remain standing for the national anthem.
Okay, ladies. Break and we'll be right back.
And number 42, Miracle Hill.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Bobcats are getting ready to take the court. Again, we have number 5, Pugh, number 12, Cardell, number 15, Walters, number 24, Allen, and number 20. I know we mentioned Walters. I got to get that fifth individual in here in a moment. Oh, number 15, Peoples. So that's our starting lineup for Capitol Hill. Starting lineup is number 5, Bailey, number 11, Johnson, number 12, Miller, number 23, Gonzalez, and number 40, Seminole. So Seminoles are going to be jumping up against Cardell. Our Bobcats are coming off of a victory in the first game. They won that game going away with a decisive victory. We're looking to see if they can continue that momentum tonight. And with the jump ball, Bobcats control the tap. So they're working inside, shot up, no good, and rebound. And we got an early call. And we got a foul.
Foul's called on number 42, Red, her first foul.
Foul on number 42. And that is going to be Hill for the Red Wolves. First team foul. Shot by Pugh up in the corner. No good. Rebound Red Wolves. Oh, the pass was stolen by number 12. That was Cardell on the steal. Bucket up and in. The Red Wolves bring the ball over half court. They do so quickly and they throw it away. 2-0 to score. 7:41 left in the first quarter. And that's going to be Pugh with the duties of bringing the ball up. She tends to be our point guard. She passes over to Peoples. Peoples surveys the court, not finding anybody, finds Pugh in the corner. As Pugh sings out to Cardell. Cardell does a cross-court pass to Peoples. Peoples' shot is blocked. And they have a break on the other end, got numbers. Shots up and in. That shot was taken by number 5, Bailey. Pugh quickly brings the ball up the court, passes it over, works it inside to Cardell. Cardell gets a shot up, no good. Rebound by Star Spencer. The rebound was by number 44, Hardiman. 24, Edwards. Okay, and they work it back out. That's going to be Peoples with the ball. She resets everything, passes over to Pugh. She cuts down low, swings over to the corner, gets the ball in the corner. Looks at a shot, decides against it, passes out to Cardell. Cardell works inside, shot, no good. Okay, so that ball is going to be coming back out. It's going the Red Wolves' way, Capitol Hill's way. So they work the ball inside quickly, and the ball pass is intercepted by number 24, Allen. And we have a foul.
Foul's called on number 42, Red, her second foul.
And foul's called on Hill. She's picked up 2 quick fouls for Capitol Hill. And they're looking to bring her out of the game, and they do so. Substituting in 41, that's going to be Miller. So Pugh's going to be inbounding the ball to Peoples. Star Spencer also has an early substitution. As 21, Raphael checks into the game. Okay. So they swing the ball out to number 20, Walters. And we got a foul, a call, and it is a foul.
Foul's called on 33, Red, her first foul.
The foul's called on 3, number 33 for the Red Wolves. They walk the ball in, shots up, and it's off the glass. As Walters, Michaela puts in a pretty bank shot. The glass is an underused commodity in basketball anymore. And we got a foul call. That foul's going to be on Peoples. That's her first team foul. That's the first team foul, her first foul. And they look to inbound the ball. They pass it as it breaks away from the backcourt press. Gets a little, finds the individual inside. They got a little bit of a 2-on-1. And that's going to be Miller with the bucket. They work the ball inside. They bring it up quickly. Working inside. They get a shot off. It's in. Good. That's Michaela Walters on the bucket. And she's at the line shooting 1. Bobcats have a 6-4 lead right at the moment. 2-point lead. That foul's on number 41, Miller. Shots up and in. So, we're doing pretty good right tonight offensively. And we've had a defensive steal or 2, a defensive stop or 2. So, Bobcats are coming into this game looking good. They swing the ball around, does the Red Wolves. They work it inside. 21 taps it out of bounds. That's Walters on a great defensive stop as the lady was underneath her. And she prevented an easy bucket. Nice defense there by the Bobcats. Okay, so, once again, they come inside and it's thrown away. Oh, they retrieve the ball. Shots up. No good. And that's going to be number 12 with the rebound. And she throws it away. Number 12 gets another rebound. She passes over to Pugh. Number 12 for Star Spencer's Cardell. And Pugh is bringing the ball up. She had a bit of a struggle, but she regains the possession, brings the ball up. They pass it inside to Walters. Walters up and in, but the pass is negated for walking. So, the first really, truly unproductive trip down for the Bobcats tonight. Score 7-4, 4:57 left in the game. That's number 11 with the ball. She passes it over and she throws it away. That's going to be Pugh bringing the ball up. Pugh finds Peoples. Peoples takes a shot up in there. She lays it off the glass. So it's going to be number 12 bringing the ball up. That's going to be Miller. Number 11 is bringing the ball up. Johnson. Johnson brings it up. She gets a pick. Decides to ignore it. Comes back to the center of the court. And she gives a give and go. She passes out back outside to a wingman who's open. Shot's no good. Off the glass. Shot no good. And she throws it away. That's going to be Cardell with the ball. Cardell finds People. On the break, People goes up and in. So that makes the score 11-4. So People is showing a pretty good game right at the moment. So we got 2-1-2 zone. Shot from the outside up, no good. As the point guard brought the ball up and just shot it. It was unproductive in terms of scoring. And ball's out of bounds off the Bobcats. That's going to be number 11 inbounding the ball, Johnson. Johnson passes out front, it's stolen. That's going to be Pugh on the steal, breakaway, and the bucket. The score is now 13-4, 9-point lead. Johnson once again has point guard duty. She brings the ball up. Swings it over. Shot from three. Up. No good. It's off the back of the rim. And we throw the ball away. It's number 20. Got the rebound, Walters. And passed the ball. Made an errant pass. We get another rebound. Walters is on the go. Misses a shot. And Peoples is fouled going to the line. Have them give me an early assessment of the game.
Foul call number
Who would they call the best player to off the Scotch?
15 foul. Shania Peoples to the line. Shooting the 2.
15?
Well, between 5 and 15.
So Peoples making an early bid for MVP of this game. Most outstanding player of tonight's game as she scores once again. That makes it a 10-point lead for the Bobcats. Second shot, up and in. 15-4 is the score. 11-point lead for the Bobcats. And our ladies are hitting their free throws tonight. They don't have the woes they had before. And they work the ball over, swing it over to the far side of the Capitol Hill. Shots a little bit awry. That rebounds by Cardell, passes it out to number 20, Walters. Walters passes over to Pugh. Pugh shots no good. Stolen by Peoples off the outlet pass on the rebound. So, once again, Capitol Hill has the ball. They bring it up. Take a shot. Up, no good. Second shot, no good. And the ball is going to be out of bounds off of number 12. And that's Cardell. Okay. Although I believe if Cardell let that one go, that would have been Bobcats' ball. But it's okay. So, we got a shot, outside shot, no good. Rebound, Capitol Hill. Second shot by Capitol Hill, no good. And that's going to be Cardell with the rebound. And we're going to get, I believe they're going to call carrying the ball, palming the ball. And we have some substitutions coming in for Capitol Hill. Number 11 checks back in the game. That's Johnson. And number 42 checks back into the game. That's Hill. 42 has 2 fouls. So you need to watch her. Coach Shondell's going to be watching her closely for a foul situation. Okay, so they pass it over. And the pass inside is intercepted by Cardell. Cardell goes all the way, coast to coast. Puts the ball up and in. 17-4 is the lead. 13-point lead. So they pass the ball over in the quarter. And once again, we're intercepting that pass. So we're finding the passing lanes tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That one was by number 20, Walters. So number 24, Allen checks into the game for the Bobcats. And we have a timeout call. And with that, we'll go to break and be back momentarily. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the Lady Bobcats are showing out tonight. They're perfect from the line right at the moment. They're playing some tenacious defense, getting easy buckets. Their entire game has been mostly transitional. A couple of plays out of the set, but for the most part, they've been in transition. The Capitol Hill throws the ball away as it creams off of number 42's fingers. That's Hill. And so, Walt Allen throws the ball in the pew. She works it inside to Allen. Allen goes in, up, lays the ball up and in. So a single pass finds the big man. Big man goes to the bucket and puts it in. That makes the score 19-4. 15-point lead for our Bobcats. So once again, Johnson brings the ball up. Finds the person over in the corner. Shots off the back. Out of bounds. Bobcats ball. Okay, so Pugh's bringing the ball up. Pugh brings the ball once again, throws it inside. Same player. Allen. Allen takes to the hoop and is fouled. Let's see if our free throw prowess continues. Just been informed, number 24 is Dominique Edwards. First shot up and in. Got a couple of substitutions coming in for Capitol Hill as they're reaching deep into the bench right at the moment. Second shot. And we finally missed a free throw. But boy, it was nice to see those balls going through the bucket. So right now, right at the moment, I believe we're 4 for 5 at the line as Capitol Hill brings the ball up quickly. She penetrates, goes coast to coast, puts the ball up and in. That makes the score 20-6. Okay, a 14-point lead. We have less than a minute left in the first quarter. Pugh brings the ball up, slows it down, surveys the field, cuts to the right, goes to the bucket. Shot up, no good. Pugh gets her own rebound. Puts another shot up, no good. Once again, gets a rebound. Passes over to People. Finds People up and in. So Shamaya Peoples is having one well of a first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to be Johnson coming, and she throws the ball away, gets the ball. Oh, and it's stolen. All right, number 20, Cardell. Cardell finds Peoples. Keep People up and in. So it scores 24-6. 18-point lead. It'll be interesting to see whether or not these Bobcats relax, because when you tend to relax, other teams come back into the game, or do they put the pedal to the metal? As we got 7 seconds left, and we got a call. Okay, ball's out of bounds off of a Bobcat. So that's going to be Johnson with the ball. Less than a second left, and they prevent her from getting a shot off. End of the first quarter of action. Scores 24-6. 18-point lead for our Bobcats. Let's see if the Bobcats come back with an even more sterling effort in the second half as we go to break. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's been one well of a first quarter for the Bobcats. Our early candidates for MVP, our outstanding player of the game, is going to be Cardell, number 12, number 15, Peoples, and number 5, Pugh. Lean any way you want, but all three of us have shown up defensively, distributed the ball, made easy buckets, have come up big for their team. So that's going to be Pugh throwing the ball in, and she finds people back over to Pugh. Pugh shoots a three, shots up, goes a little awry, but People gets the turnover. She goes back to the bucket, Pat dishes it off, shots up, and we got a foul. As the shot was taken by Edwards, number 24. Okay, so that foul's on number 5, Red. That's Smith. Okay, Edwards at the line, shooting 2. First shot up and in. Second shot up and in. Okay, so we bring the ball. Capitol Hill brings the ball up. She gets trapped over in the corner and throws it. Oh, yeah, she does. She throws it away as we were finally able to corral it. However, in our haste to get back down to the other end of the court, we didn't take care of the ball, and Capitol Hill regains it. So, right at the moment, that's number 12, and we're going to have a foul on number 24, Edwards.
First foul, second team foul.
Let's see if we can set Capitol Hill's team very quickly. Well, let's start with our own Lady Bobcats. You have Pugh in the game, People. Shots up, no good. Edwards gets the rebound, 24 Edwards, number 12, Cottle. Shots up on the break, and no good. We have a foul. Okay, let's try this again. Number 5, Pugh's in the game. Number 15, People. Number 20, Cottle. Number 24, Edwards. And number 20, Walters. Okay. I think I called 20, gave you 20 as 2 different individuals. Okay. But number 20 is Walters. Okay. Michaela, I believe. Walters. Okay, first shot was up and in. 27-6 is the score. Second shot up and in. Okay, making it 28-6. 22-point lead. Okay, so the Bobcats are showing press, and they're being relentless. There's no let up in their game tonight. And we get a turnover by Capitol Hill, by the Red Wolves. Number 12, Carter was in trouble. She finds Pugh, and you got a break and another bucket up and in. So that's going to be Walters putting the ball in. That makes it 36, 24-point lead, 6:54 left in the second quarter. Okay. So, hey, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Coach.
How you doing, man? Good.
So, once again, we work the ball around the perimeter. Get a shot up and in. That was Coach Combs of Capitol Hill saying hello. Cardell puts another bucket up and in. Okay, so they're breaking away with the ball. And Capitol Hill throws it away. 32-6 is the score. 26-point lead. And our Bobcats are being relentless right at the moment. Okay, so that's Pugh with the ball. At top. Passes it over to Edwards. Edwards takes a shot up, no good. And Capitol Hill brings the ball, has the ball, is bringing it up. And they bring it out and throw it away. So Capitol Hill right at the moment is a little discombobulated. And that's going to be Hardiman checking in for number 12, Cottle, as she comes to the bench. Okay, Hardiman is going to be playing center. Okay, Peoples bring the ball up. Passes over to Pugh. Okay. Looking to work it inside. She drives inside, picks up a 15-footer. Shot's no good. Okay, so they're going to bring the ball up. Capitol Hill does. And once again, well, they threw it away, but able to get the ball back. Shot by number 23. And shot's no good. as our ladies get the ball, bring it up, and take a shot. No good. But she does receive a foul. Foul's called on number 40, Seminole. Okay, that's her second foul. And we're about ready to go into the double bonus. In fact, we are in the double bonus as we hit 19th foul. Walters, shot, no good. Okay, so those free throws, that's what's build that lead. Let's don't give them up now, ladies. Let's don't give them up now. Second shot. Up and in. So the score is 33-6. A nice sizable lead, 27-point lead, as number 11 Johnson brings the ball up for Capitol Hill. She swings it over. Outside, Johnson drives partially in, finds the wide open three-point shooter. Shots up, no good. And rebound by Pugh. And Pugh is going to dribble the ball out of bounds as she turns it over to Red. And we got a substitutions coming in. That's going to be Edwards going out. So I was looking to see who came in. I believe that's 21. Raphael, who's in. It is. Raphael comes in for the Bobcats. And Capitol Hill takes a three. Shots no good. So once again, ball goes down, rolls out of bounds. Off of the Bobcats, giving Capitol Hill a turnover. 33-6 is the score. 4:49 left in the second quarter. Okay. So they throw the ball over, passes over to the corner. That's going to be number 23 at the ball. Takes a shot up, no good. Okay, 21 gets the rebound, passes over to Pugh. Pugh goes all the way, puts the ball up and in. 35-6 is the score. 4:30 left in the second quarter. So Johnson brings the ball up slowly. Okay, 4:17 left in the second quarter. Shots up, no good. Capitol Hill's putting up a lot of threes, but all of them are not. None of them are finding their mark. And the rebounds by number 21, Raphael. And I think they got her for walking. So it's 33 on the inbound. 33 three. Throws away. Intercepted. Pugh now has the ball. Takes it up and in. That was number 20, Walters, on the interception. Shemaya Pugh taking the ball up and in. Okay, so that's going to be number 11 Johnson with the ball. Brings it up. Swings the ball over, works it inside, over into the corner. Okay, she's open temporarily, but was not able to get shot off. They work it underneath, inside. And that's going to be number 11 Johnson with the shot, up and in. That's going to be Pugh bringing the ball up. She surveys the court. Goes to the right side, penetrates, passes it back out to a three-point shooter. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Capitol Hill. Capitol Hill now has the ball. Johnson's bringing it up. Johnson takes a quick three. Shots up, no good. Rebound by number 44, Hardeman. Hardeman gets the ball stripped. Johnson now brings it in, up and in. Making the score 37-10. 20-point lead. That's going to be People bringing up the ball. Pugh over on the wing. Pugh looks to penetrate. She goes a give and go with People. People's shots no good. Rebound. They throw the ball inside to Hardeman. Hardeman's shots blocked. And I believe it goes out of bounds off of Capitol Hill. So we work the ball inside. Shots no good. That's number 24. Edwards a shot. 24 gets the rebound up and in. So she really hustled on that particular play. She got her own rebound, put the shot up and in. 2:30 left in the first half. 39-10 is the score. 29-point lead. Capitol Hills swings the ball around the perimeter and no call. And now there's a call. She steps out of bounds. So Pugh's going to be inbounding the ball. She's throwing in number 12, Cardell. Cardell has the ball and she brings it up. Pat gives it back to Pugh, who brings it up. 2 minutes left in the first half. And they throw the ball away, but we retain possession. And we're going to get a jump ball. Possession level should be favoring Capitol Hill. Minute 59 left. 39-10 to score, 29-point lead for the Bobcats. This Bobcat team is a far cry of what we had a couple of years ago. Shots up from the corner, no good. And Capitol Hill had some problems with the ball, bringing back out, working back inside, shots no good. Okay, that's going to be number 40 with the ball. They work around inside. Now, that was a pretty sequence by Capitol Hill. As they had the ball in the lane, 2 passes later, all inside the lane, shots up and in for 12. For 2 points, 12-39 is the score. As we still have maintained a commanding lead, 27-point lead. Bobcats once again get the ball. Excuse me. Capitol Hill once again has the ball. Takes a 3-point shot. No good. Ball's out of bounds off of Cardell. Then we have substitution coming in as Pugh comes out. So, once again, and the ball's stuck. And so, as it's stuck into the rim, they're going to get in the basketball, get it out. White will have the ball on the go. So they free the ball. We got a minute 5 left. 39-12 the score, 27-point lead. Cardell's throwing it in to Peoples. And People will bring it up. She finds 21 inside, throws it back out, and we're going to get, not for sure what the call is, but I believe it was walking. Ref. The call is walking. So, Capitol Hill has the ball to swing it over. And we have a foul. Does anybody know who 23 is?
Who's number 23? Third team foul. Who's number 23? Emily
Raphael. So, ball's intercepted and stolen by Peoples. People goes all the length of the court, puts a shot up and in. As the score is now 41-12 with Peoples on the line.
Third foul. Fifth team foul.
37 seconds left in the first half. Peoples unable to complete the 3-point play. And we have a jump ball. Possession able should favor Star Spencer, so the ball stay on the far end of the court. Okay, so Peoples has the ball, takes up a shot, puts it through the hoop. So that's going to be the ball that's been thrown away. People has the ball once again. People comes up. Shot goes a little awry. Rebound Star Spencer. Edwards has the ball. Throws it over to Raphael. Raphael's shot, no good. Back out to Edwards. Edwards works it inside. Ball swung away. Capital has the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Star Spencer's ball. 4 seconds left in the game. 43-12. 4 seconds left in the first half. 43-12 to score. And they're just going to dribble out the clock as we have a 43-12 lead. 31-point deficit for Capitol Hill, and we're showing one well of a game. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in a couple of minutes with our halftime show. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can give you a few stats as to how the game's going. Our high point person is Peoples. She has about 16 points and is having one whale of a game. The Bobcats are 7 for 10 at the line, or thereabouts. Our rebound leaders are Cottle, number 12, and number 24, Edwards. Our assist leader right at the moment is Pugh. Well, it's been an exciting first half for the Bobcats as we've taken a commanding lead. When you start looking at it and start breaking down the game, do so at your own leisure, I think you'll find that Peoples has been a force stealing the ball and getting easy shots. I also think you'll find that Pugh's been a force distributing the ball. Her distribution has been pretty good. And then, of course, you have Cottle, who has been all around, a defensive terror, rebounder, and a point scorer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to our Bobcats having a stellar second half, especially if they can continue to do what they're doing from the line. Because, to me, hitting your free throws is a sign of killer instinct. Because if you're hitting those free shots, you putting those buckets in there, you are really throttling a team. And you're taking the lifeblood away from them. Because it's kind of hard to foul a person knowing that if they go to the line, it's going through the hoop. Well, with that, we're going to take another break, and we'll be back in time for the beginning of the second half. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. As Capitol Hill Red Wolves earn the right to throw the ball in, or have the ball to begin the second half. Now, our lineup right at the moment for Star Spencer looks like it's our original four. Well, with one exception, Edwards 24 is in. So Capitol Hill swings the ball to the far side, back over, tries to work it inside, throws it, comes out to the corner. Okay, she's bringing it back up top. Okay, second, still up at the top. Okay, so they shots up, no good. Okay, that's going to be number 12. Cotto throws the ball forward to Pugh. Pugh almost goes out of bounds, saves it, but turns it over in the process. That's going to be Johnson bringing the ball up. Okay, Johnson's on the outside. She looks, surveys the court, throws a skip pass across court, and they work it inside. I don't know how they got the individual underneath all those Bobcats, but they did. They work it out to Peoples. Peoples shot up, no good. People rebound, back over to People, and Peoples not able to handle it. We have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Bobcats. Pugh's going to inbound the pass. So Pugh passes it out to People, but turns it over. That's going to be Johnson with the ball. Johnson's bringing it up. Shots up and in. Okay, that makes the score 14-43. Okay, that shot was made by number 4 for Capitol Hill. And number 4 is Favre. Okay. So Pugh has that top of the key. Works inside of Cotto. Cotto passes over to Edwards. Edwards takes up a shot up and in as she banks it off the glass. 45-14 is the score. Okay, so Johnson now is bringing the ball up. Capitol Hill cannot afford to take a lot of time off the clock, and they can't afford to trade buckets with the Bobcats. So it's going to be interesting to see what they try to do to try to climb back into this thing. And our Bobcats aren't going to make it easy. They're demonstrating that with their defensive prowess. As Capitol Hill's work the ball all the way around. Okay, they come back out. Shot by Johnson. Up, no good. And it's off the back. It's out of bounds, up over the top. Both the Bobcats and Capitol Hill have shown some love for the three-point line. Unfortunately, I'm not for sure the three-point line has loved them back. So, that's going to be Capitol Hill working inside the Edwards. Star Spencer working inside the Edwards. Edwards takes up a 3. Shots no good. Rebound Capitol Hill. Okay. That's going to be Johnson once again bringing it up. Johnson takes a shot, no good. That's going to be Cotto with the rebound. And Cotto's not able to get the ball out. She swings it over. And they find number 20 Walters all by herself. She puts the ball up and in. Okay, 47-14 is the score.
All right?
Yeah, doing well. And that's going to be 47-14 is going to be a 35-point lead. All the ones that can't add or subtract. So that's going to be Capitol Hill with the ball. They work it around. They're going to bring it back out to Johnson. Okay, Johnson's looking, surveys the court, looking for an open individual. She gets a pick, takes a wide open 3, shot no good. And that's going to be a ball over to Pugh. Pugh brings it up, passes it over to number 20. Number 20 takes the ball up, and shots no good. That's going to be Walters. Walters shots no good. Cardell gets the rebound, passes out to Walters. Walters over to Pugh. Pugh over there. Edwards shot is blocked. Cotto once again gets the ball, gets the rebound. And we're going to have a foul call. Foul called on number 5, Smith.
Foul call on the line, red. For the second foul, first team foul.
And it's first team foul of the half for Capitol Hill. 4:26 left, 47-14 score. Okay, that's going to be number 15 Peoples. Takes a pass over to Pugh for a wide open 3, no good. That's Edwards gets the rebound, tries to put a shot, block, no good. That's going to be Cotto with the rebound, shot, no good. And that's going to be number 20 with the shot, Walters, shot, no good. Now once the ball's the bucket is gone cold for our Bobcats. Good thing we have a 35-point lead. That's going to be Walters. That's going to be Johnson with the ball. She brings it up. So raise the court, passes over back inside to Johnson. Johnson goes to the hoop, up and in. Okay. That's going to be Pugh with the rebound. Pugh with the inbound pass. Passes over to Peoples. Peoples is going to be accused of walking. So, inbounding the ball once again. That's going to be Johnson bringing the ball up for Capitol Hill. She surveys the court, looks for a person inside, not able to get it there, passes out to the corner, ball's deflected, and 42 gets her own mistake. And as a result, we're going to get a fast break opportunity, a half-court fast break opportunity. Shots up and in, and we got a timeout by White. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to break. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Coach called him. The Bobcats coach called that timeout. Even though her team has a commanding lead, I'm sure she feels her play has been a little on the lacking side here in the third quarter. So we have 47-18 lead. 47-18 score. 29-point lead. Pugh comes up, takes a wide open three, puts it in the hoop. And with that, she makes it a 32-point lead. So Johnson has the ball. She's facing a 1-2-2 press, 1-2-2 zone right at the moment. They work the ball inside, and you're going to get a foul. Foul's called on number 21, Raphael, for White. Her first team foul. That's going to be number 42, shooting free throw, first shot up, no good. That's Hill. Second shot. Up. And no good. As the ladies, Pugh, come up with the rebound. The Lady Bobcats get the ball. Bring it up. And shots in. That's going to be Walters with the shot up and in. So that's number 40, White, with the foul. That's Seminole. So it's going to be Walters looking to create three-point play, and she does so. I'm telling you, it is night and day the difference in free throw shooting from the first game to the second. I don't know what Coach Gully did to put a fire under her team at the free throw line, but it worked. So Capitol Hill works the ball inside. Is not able to get it off a decent shot. They work it back out. No good. Capitol Hill has the ball on the floor, a bit of a scrum. They work it inside. Shots no good. And finally, the Bobcats get the ball. They find Peoples by herself. Peoples' shots blocked. And that's going to be number 5, I believe, who got the ball. That was Smith. She passed it out, and the ball is going to be turned over. So our Bobcats, when they're shooting the ball, have been able to slow down the game, and they're making a whole plethora of shots in this particular game. Okay, that's going to be People. Passes it over to Walters. Walters penetrates. Shots no good. Pretty move, just wasn't able to complete the play. That's going to be Pugh on the outside. Back over to Walter. Penetrates again. Shot, no good. And that's going to be number 5, Smith with the ball. Rebound. She passes out, throws it away. And we have a jump ball. Possession arrow. Possession arrow favors Capitol Hill. As number 5, Smith is going to throw the ball in. Oh, Johnson's coming out. She's being subbed in by number 2. And number 5, I've been calling her Smith, ladies and James Bailey. Number 2 is Smith. So Smith is into the game for her first action tonight. Then she works it inside, back out to Smith. Smith takes up a shot off the glass, but no good. Second shot, no good. Rebound, shot again by Capitol Hill. And she uses the glass to put it up and in. And that's, I believe, it's 42 Hill with the ball, with the bucket. As Pugh brings up the ball, passes it over, and they throw it away. Smith has the ball. She works it up court, and number 12 is unable to control the ball. Ball's on the ground. A whole bunch of bodies, balls on the ground, and finally come out with it. And there's Peoples still in the ball, going to the bucket. Shots up, no good. But she will be going to the line. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, Peoples for Bobcats has had a breakout game. She's been all over the place. She's been good. She's been offensively, defensively, on the boards. If we're talking about most outstanding player, I know it's a little early to call it, but Peoples definitely in the hunt, along with Cardell. We got 51 seconds left in the third quarter. First shot up, no good. People's second shot. Up and in. Well, People's coming to the bench for a well-earned rest. And so that's going to be Smith bringing the ball up for Capitol Hill. Capitol Hill works it inside. Takes a shot, no good. And that's going to be 21 with the rebound. 21. I believe it's Raphael. Ball's going to stay down on the other end in possession of the Red Wolves. Okay. And ball's out of bounds, tapped out of bounds by the Bobcats. Red Wolves maintain control. In fact, they're going to call a foul. So inbounding the ball once again. Ball's thrown away, but they're able to recover it. She's in trouble as she's getting pressure from the Bobcats. And Pugh comes over to the ball with the turnover. Pugh's on the outside. She passes it over. And number 34 throws the ball out of bounds. And 34, I believe, is Hardeman. So that's going to be Smith with the ball. Bring the ball up. She passes it over. They're working inside. Almost stolen by sorry, I lost my train of thought there, ladies and gentlemen. That ends the third quarter. Score is 54-20. And that's a 34-point lead as Bobcats will take a timeout, and so shall we. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, coming out of the timeout, we have a 34-point lead. Score is 54-20. This game is no longer in doubt. The question is, do the Bobcats finish up as strongly as they started? That's going to be an interesting feature, an interesting point to see. Okay. That's going to be, in my humble opinion, which isn't worth much, that'll be a determining factor as to how strong of a club this Bobcat team is. And so it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Okay, so that's going to be Pugh with the ball. Pugh, they work inside, shots up, and we got a foul. So that foul is going to be on Bailey, number 5 of Capitol Hill. Okay, that's going to be Walters at the line. First shot up, no good. Second shot. Up, no good. And so now we got a jump ball. Possession ever favors the Red Wolves. And number 11, Johnson, will be bringing the ball up. 7:30 left in the fourth quarter. Okay, 54-20 is the score. And the Bobcats get a turnover. Okay, that's going to be Cottle with the turnover. She goes all the way, coast to coast, shots no good. And it's going to be Red Wolves ball. So that's going to be Johnson once again bringing the ball up. Okay, Johnson swings it over. And that was a pretty move as she passes it back out. And that's going to be number 5 with the ball on the outside, Bailey. Number 4 now has the lady who made that pretty move. Passes it back over to Bailey. Bailey takes a shot, no good. And we're going to get a foul call.
Foul call number 42, Red.
Okay. And the foul's called on number 42, Red. 15 foul. And we now have a running clock, ladies and gentlemen, which in my humble opinion is a good thing. So, ball's thrown in to Cottle, number 20. She brings the ball up over half court. Calls the play. Swings it over. Cottle. Number 20 is Walters. I apologize to number 12, Cottle. But they work the ball around the perimeter. And they throw the ball out of bounds. Okay, so they throw the ball in. That's going to be number 11, I believe, bringing the ball up. Once again, Johnson, 5:47 left in the game. Okay, on the outside, they swing the ball around, swing it around, working inside. And they got a turnover. Okay, turnover, and the Red Wolves retrieve the ball. Okay, they work the ball inside. It's not there. She swings over to the opposite side. You got an individual on the perimeter. She declines to take the shot. Looks to penetrate. It's not there. She's trapped over in the corner. I'm not for sure of the call. I'm sorry. I didn't see the call there. So score is 54-20, 34-point lead. Bobcat play has been getting a little sloppy here in the fourth quarter. But she cleared the bench and letting the individuals come in and play for a while. So that's to be expected. Although she now has mostly her starting lineup back in. Cottle scores once again, making the score 56-20. Okay. Johnson has the ball. She brings it up. And we got a timeout by the Red Wolves. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go to break. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the teams come out of the huddle. They conferred with the coaches. 56-20 is the score. And for those who saw this team a couple of years ago, this is a huge turnaround. Because 2 years ago, we were on the opposite end of all these thrashings. It's nice to be in the front end of one. So that's going to be Johnson with the ball. Okay, Johnson has the ball at the top of the key. Okay, she sprays the floor, looking to penetrate. She does, passes it back out. Nothing there. And that's going to be thrown out back outside. She puts up a three. Shot, no good. Rebound by Star Spencer Cottle. Cottle passes over to Walters. Walters made a pretty move to keep from walking, but was unable to convert the shot. That's going to be number 40 with the ball. Seminole bringing it up. Seminole passes over to Johnson. Johnson penetrates, pass, kicks it back out for a three. Shot's no good. Red Wolves underneath. Try to corral the rebound, but the Cream's out of bounds off the hands. So that's going to be that's going to be Star Spencer bringing the ball up. That's Cottle with the ball. Passes over to People. People tries to work it inside, throws the ball away. That's going to be Johnson on the break. Johnson didn't have numbers, but he went up, put up a shot anyway, and the shot's no good. And, well, we got away with one there. So the shot's up by Cottle, no good. Pugh gets the rebound, and she's going to be accused of walking. So that's going to be Johnson with the ball. Johnson brings it up slowly. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 56-20 score, 36-point lead. To some degree, we've called the dogs off as we sit in the 2-3 zone. Shots up, no good. Ball's out of bounds. Off of the Red Wolves of Capitol Hill. Okay, that's going to be People bringing the ball up. People comes up, passes it to the left. They work it inside to Cottle. Cottle takes up a shot, blocked. And we got a kick ball. They said Star Spencer kicked the ball, but I could have swore that was a white shoe from the Red Wolves that kicked it. But when you have a 36-point lead, do you quibble over small things? So that's going to be Johnson once again bringing the ball up. Okay, Johnson comes up over the line, picks up the dribble, passes it over to the left, back over to the top of the key, top of the circle. And they're going to throw it over to Johnson. Johnson looks to penetrate. It's not there. Okay, she's dribbling the ball, puts up a three. Shot, no good. Second shot up, no good. So we get the rebound. And we bring the ball up. That was on the rebound. Passes over to Walters. Walters goes up and in. Okay. And that's Michaela Walters making some noise right at the moment. So we throw the ball over to the corner. Capitol Hill does. Takes a shot inside. No good. So they pass over the corner and worked it inside and had a contested shot, which went awry. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, wholesale changes come in for the Bobcats. As I do believe she's taking out her main players and called it a day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be coming back to you here in a little bit with most valuable player nominations, and we'll get that to you here in a moment. So Capitol Hill has it over in the corner, just running out the clock right at the moment, and we get a steal. Shots up, no good, and Pugh knocks it out of bounds to the B. Oh, no, they're saying Capitol Hill knocked it out of bounds. So it's going to be Star Spencer's ball. Okay, we got a shot up. No good. Rebound. And we got a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Star Spencer. We got 40.10 seconds left in the game. Pugh inbounds the ball, shot up and in. And that's going to be Walters with the shot up and in. Capitol Hill takes a long two-pointer, shot no good. 24 seconds left. Gentlemen, I can't see. So, and we get the rebound, does Star Spencer. Fight for the ball. Capitol Hill comes out with it. A lot of turnovers right at the moment as the clock winds down. And at last, the game ends. Scores 60-20, 40-point victory. And we'll be back in about 1 minute with your most valuable player. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, our most valuable player nominations for the games are Pugh, number 5, as she had a stellar game distributing the ball, okay, setting the offense, pushing the ball up the court. Number 12, Caudle, as she was banging people around underneath, sometimes treating them like they were banging them around like they were little kids, all right? And she was a terror on the boards. And number 15, People. People was a terror both offensively and defensively. She was out on the break, constantly scoring well over 20 points to end this game. In the end, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the nod for all sports production is going to go to People. However, you may disagree. Feel free to discuss, or maybe you saw something we didn't see and can nominate another player for MVP. With that, we'll be back momentarily with the boys' game. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're getting ready to bring you the boys' game, as we are going to be watching Star Spencer men play, the young men from Capitol Hill. The Bobcats are coming off of a victory over McLean in a, let's say, a lightning shortened game. The lightning hit a generator, and the generator went blew the lights out here at Star Spencer, and they weren't able to restore power in a timely fashion, so they went on and called the game. However, depending on who you talk to, they may have a slightly different version of how events came. McLean may be saying that, well, they were coming back, so somebody flipped the switch so the lights couldn't come back on, although there's no truth to that.
It's time for the second half of our doubleheader against the Red Wolves of Capitol High School.
And Bobcats may say, or excuse me, All Sports Production may say that
Number 20, Kevion Steele.
we were terrorizing McLean on the field, and they went over and unplugged the energy source. So, the starting lineup for the Bobcats, for the Red Wolves are Steele, number 20, Jones, 21, 22, Warner, Havers, number 35, and Fryer, number 45. So the starting lineups for the Bobcats is Winder, number 5, Davis, number 10, Gordon, number 10, 35, Atkins, another senior, and Zeno, number 44, will be the fourth individual starting tonight. So the young men huddle up as they get ready to take the court. Receiving last minute instructions as they get ready to come out. Our Bobcats take the court. No doubt Atkins, number 32, is going to be jumping center. He'll be jumping against number 35. I believe that's 35. Let's see. Mitchell. They come up. There it is, and Atkins is going to control the tip. Winder, number 5, receives the ball, passes over to number 25, Guzman. Shot's no good from 3. And very quickly, Capitol Hill brings the ball up. And the defense is tremendous as Davis is tight on this man. And Davis gets a little help. Get penetration. Shot's no good off the glass. And that's going to be Davis bringing the ball up. Davis passes it back out to Guzman. Guzman swings it over. And that's going to be a shot from 3. No good. That's going to be Atkins with the rebound. Shot up and in. As that was Winder on the 3-point shot. And Atkins on the rebound. So there it is. That vaulted Bobcat press. Man-to-man press. That's going to be Atkins holding number 21. And White has the ball as number 21 stepped out of bounds. Atkins has inbounding duties to Winder, number 5. Winder brings it up. Comes to the near side. Passes over to Davis. Davis tries to work it inside to Zeno. But the pass goes awry. So number 20 has the ball. That's going to be Steele. Steele comes out top. Passes it inside. Bring it back outside. Tries to out the baseline. Passes back out. 2-0 to score. 6:47 left in the game. They try to work it inside. Zeno mans up. Takes an outside shot. And we're going to get a foul. Fouls on number 21. Red. That's his first foul. And that's going to be Jones. Excuse me. Yes, that's Jones on the foul. So Zeno has the ball underneath. 3 seconds to call. Capitol Hill inbounds the ball out of bounds. And that's going to be Atkins once again. Atkins man passes the floor, takes a shot at the free throw line, up and in, tying the game up 2 apiece. 6:11 left in the first quarter. They work it inside to Atkins. And that's going to be Davis with the ball out of bounds, turning it over to the Red Wolves. The Red Wolves bringing the ball up, and they bring it up quickly. That's going to be number 21 Jones bringing with the ball handling duties. And the ball's turned over as Davis has the ball, takes a short jumper, and sinks the ball for 2. Once again, there's that pressure. Okay, that full court pressure that we're so noted for. And now they break the press. However, Bobcats recover nicely. Short on the shot, out of bounds. Bobcats ball. That's going to be Atkins throwing it in to Winder. Okay. So it's going to be, they're working inside to Zeno. Zeno takes a shot up off the glass, no good. Goes off the glass again on the rebound. Ends up and in. 4-point game for the Bobcats. 6-2 score. Okay, so once again, Capitol Hill brings the ball up. Capitol Hill brings it up quickly, tries to work it inside. That's going to be 21 Jones with the ball. He swings it over. And we got a call. And we got a foul called on number 32, Atkins White. So they tried to throw the ball in and steal. That's 45 Fryer with the inbounding duties. And we got an early substitution as Atkins comes out and Wheeler comes in. So there's going to be number 20 Jones for steal with the ball. Shots up, no good. That's going to be Winder with the rebound. Winder's going coast to coast. He does, up and in. Scores 8-2. 4:45 left. We got an early timeout by Capitol Hill as they're trying to get this game from getting away from it. And we'll be right back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with fast, exciting action. Bobcats have a 6-point lead. It scores 8-2. 4:45 left in the first quarter. Capitol Hill has the ball. Capitol Hill inbounds the ball to number 21, Warner. And Warner brings it up, swings it over to the corner, and they work it back out, throw it away. That's going to be Winder with the interception. Winder goes coast to coast. Shots up, no good. Now I see, and Red Wolves come up with the ball. That's going to be number 20 with the ball. That's number 20 is Jones. Steele. Steele throws the ball away. Winder intercepts it. They're banging going down the court. Winder takes it down the court, puts the ball up and in. And that's going to make the score 10-2. So that's going to be number 20 Jones. Steele once again with the ball. Steele works it inside. The Fryer shots no good. Zeno with the rebound. Passes out to Winder. Winder goes coast to coast. And the ball is going to be dribbled out of bounds. Red Wolves ball. So, once again, number 21, Jones has the ball. Brings up over half court, picks up his dribbles, a little bit of trouble as he finds Steele. They're swinging around the perimeter. Number 30 has the ball. He throws it over. And the young man slips and falls. That's going to be 21. Jones with the ball once again. Passes over to number 30. They try to work it underneath, and the ball's out of bounds. Bobcats ball. It's number 22, Warner wasn't able to garner the pass. That's going to be Mitchell with the ball. Throws it into Winder. And they bring the ball up quickly. They're going to be Zeno. We're going to get up over the top. Foul by number 35, Mitchell. Then Winder has inbounding duties. He finds Mitchell. Mitchell passes it over to number 4, Hill. And pass back to Winder. He puts the ball up in there for 3. So that's going to be very quickly. They break the ball up. And number 35, Cavers, puts the ball up and in. Zeno, as they work it inside. The end for 2. Capitol Hill brings the ball up. Once again, that's going to be Winder with the guarding duties. And we're going to get a foul called on number 25, Guzman. And I said Guzman. Gordon, his name is Genesis Gordon. And I apologize to Mr. Gordon for mispronouncing his name. So that's going to be Steele with the ball, being held by Winder. And there's that vaulted man-to-man pressure that South Spencer's so famous for. They guard you hard every step along the way. Ball's tapped out of bounds. And it's going to be ball's tapped out of bounds by number 5, Steele. Okay, so Red maintains the Capitol Hill, maintains control of the ball. That's going to be shot up, no good. As he gets off the inbound, puts up shot. That's going to be Mitchell on the rebound. Over to Winder. Winder over to number 4. Hill on the bucket. Okay, so that's going to be, once again, number 11's in the game. Number 11 for South Spencer is Wheeler. Okay. Shots up and in. Zeno underneath. Zeno puts the ball up and in. As if they can get it to Zeno, he's going to take advantage of Cavers all night. Cavers just doesn't have the size to stay with the young man. He has plenty of height, no weight, no size. That's going to be number 20 with the ball. He passes it over to 22, Warner. Back underneath. Shots up, no good. And that's going to be Zeno with the rebound. Zeno passes over to Winder. Winder brings it up hard. Winder comes and is fouled. So Winder penetrated his foul, scores 19-6 in favor of the Bobcats, 13-point lead. Fouls on number 22, Warner. Okay, that's going to be Wheeler with the ball. Wheeler passes it to number 4, who turns it over, but is able to disrupt the shot on the opposite end and prevent a bucket. And we're going to get ball out of bounds off of Capitol Hill. Right now, the Bobcats are pounding that ball inside to get those buckets underneath. They're trying to take advantage of that mismatch they have inside. There's Zeno once again. Zeno shots blocked. As Mitchell pulled himself up to the task that one time. Okay, they bring it outside to Mitchell. Over into the corner, shot for 3, up and in. And that's Winder with another 3-point shot. Okay. So that's going to be number 22 with the ball. He's over in the corner being held by Winder. He passes, and that's going to be number 4 with the interception, Hill. And we're going to get a foul call. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. 22-6 is the score. That's a 16-point lead. Okay. That's a 14 foul. It's going to be interesting to see in the second quarter, will the Bobcats be able to put this game away? So they pass it over to Winder. Winder brings it up over half court. Takes a three. Okay, Wander's filling his oats right at the moment. Shot's no good. Okay, Capitol Hill gets the rebound, brings the ball up. Penetrates, passes back out to the three-point shooter. Shot's no good. That's going to be Zeno. Zeno to Winder. Winder brings the ball up. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell takes a three. Up and in. So Mitchell makes his presence felt. Winder gets his back, intercepts the pass as time runs out. And at the end of the first quarter, 25-6, and we're going to break. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I consulted my experts, and this is what my experts are saying to me. Winder has shown up with an all-around game, especially offensively, distributing the ball, making shots, deadly from the three-point line. A little bit of a slow start there, but boy, once he turned it on, boy, did he turn it on. And Zeno has been a terror underneath, been a terror on the boards, defensively, offensively, right? That size of his is just making it hard for Capitol Hill. So those are our two individuals with an early advantage. Capitol Hill has the ball. Tries to turn it up. And we got a whistle. And a timeout. So with 7:48 left, we're going on break. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Bobcats 25. Capitol Hill 6. And we got a block, but that's not going to count as a foul was called. Number 11, Wheeler, is guilty of the foul. That's just a 13th foul on the Bobcats. His first. And they're saying he was doing that after shooting, so it's going to be two-shot foul. Like I said, now we're going to see in the second quarter, do they have that killer instinct? First shot up and in for the Red Wolves. Do they have that killer instinct? Are they going to take it to Capitol Hill? Are they going to make them pay for showing up in Bobcat territory? Second shot, no good. Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell passes over to Winder. Winder looks to push it up, and he does. Oh, who did he find underneath? Atkins. But Atkins wasn't able to handle the pass. And that's going to swing it back out to Capitol Hill. Capitol Hill comes up quickly. Okay, number 15 has the ball, looking to shoot. He was wide open. And he passes it over. Now it's over in the corner. Capitol Hill right now is working the perimeter, trying to find a shot. So they're still working the perimeter. They had a cutter underneath, wasn't open. Still, they're working out that outside, trying to find an open man. We got individuals cutting for Capitol Hill. But Bobcats have been up to the task as they try penetration, come back out. They're working inside to the big man, comes back out. Okay, so The defense for the Bobcats has been stellar right at the moment. Right? So you got the big man, Mitchell, out on top holding someone. And finally, there's the turnover. As number 4, Hill comes over the ball. Passes over to Winder. Winder drives it up. Shots up, and we're going to have charging on number 5, Winder. So that's his first foul. So, once again, they work the ball in, up, inside. Shots no good for Capitol Hill. Okay, that's going to be Winder with the ball as he comes up. Shot from the outside by number 4, Hill. No good. They work it inside. And you're going to get a foul call as Wheeler goes to the line. Shot's good. Wheeler's at the line. Now, if you recall in the first game, the Bobcats had free throw woes. Let's see what we have this game.
Foul call number 35. Red, his second foul. 15th foul. Wheeler to the line to complete the 3-point play.
$33 White. Who is it? Wheeler completes the 3-point play. So, once again, on the defensive end, they come up and they get a turnover. I believe we're going to have Walking's call. So, Atkins is going to be throwing the ball into Winder. Winder quickly brings the ball up. Surveys the court. Looking to see what he likes. He brings it over to Wheeler. Wheeler works it inside to Crenshaw. And ball goes out of bounds. Capitol Hill's ball. The pass was a little long. So, that's going to be number 12 with the ball, bringing the ball up right at the moment. And number 12 is Jeffers. He passes over 25. 25 is being held by Atkins. Winder closes out on his man, prevents the pass. They work it underneath to Winder's man. Shots up and in. And it's going to count as Winder is called for his second foul.
His second foul.
No doubt they're going to bring Winder out now as they want to preserve his foul situation. So number 25 comes back into the game. And that's going to be Lindsay. Okay, so Lindsay has the ball, brings it up. Penetrates, shots up and in. Excuse me, that's going to be Gordon. Brings it up. Puts the shot up and in, gets a foul.
His first foul, 16 foul.
His first foul, 16 foul. So Gordon's at the line. Let's see if he completes the 3-point play. Shots up and in. If there's anybody out there in Bobcat land, if I can get a roster of both the men and women's team, it'll go a long ways in helping us out. 3-point shot up and in for Capitol Hill. So that's going to be Gordon bringing the ball up. He passes it over to Atkins. Atkins passes it back outside. Okay, over in the court, and that's number 33. Shots up, no good. Gino shots up, no good. So I believe they're calling carrying the ball or palming the ball. It's called as the Bobcats have the ball. So that's going to be 25. Oh, and we throw the ball away. So that's going to be number 11, Wheeler, holding his man. That's going to be Gordon, number 25. And we got a jump ball. Possession never favors the Bobcats. So Wheeler's going to come up, inbound the ball. Okay. That's 25 Gordon bringing the ball up. Passes it over to 33 Guzman. And shot's no good. Crenshaw, excuse me, 33. Becker counts. Fouls called on number 25, White. And 25 is Lindsay. Gordon. Hey, 25. Hey, 25. Is that Lindsay? Gordon. All right. So, Gordon gets the rebound, brings the ball up, passes over, takes an outside shot, no good. Zeno has the ball up and in. Scores 33-15. 17-point lead right at the moment. 18-point lead right at the moment. Bobcats have a timeout, and we're going to go to break. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we've maintained a sizable lead as the score is 15-33. That's an 18-point lead. However, as they started experimenting with the units, the cohesiveness of the play has gone down just a touch. However, no doubt that's something that they'll resolve. Okay, so once again, that vaulted press by the Bobcats is in action. Wide open shot, outside, no good. And it's going to be Bobcats ball. Okay, that's going to be Davis with the point guard duties right at the moment. Okay, he passes over to number 33, back over to Mitchell. Mitchell passes it over to the Davis. Takes a shot, no good. Zeno gets the rebound and is hacked, viciously hacked. And a foul is called. Shooting two. That's a 17 foul. Zeno's at the line shooting two. Let's see what his free throw shooting is like tonight. Yo, Chief. So Zeno's first shot. Up and in. If the Bobcats can continue to hit free throws, shoot free throws the rest of the year like they're doing tonight, they're going to be a very difficult team to beat. With their athleticism, their speed, their size, man, they're going to be fun to watch. That's going to be Mitchell with the rebound, puts the shot back up, rolls out, not able to convert. So rebound by Capitol Hill. They're going to swing it outside, try to work it underneath. Shot's no good. And the ball's tapped back out to Davis. Davis comes up. He's going coast to coast. Shot up, no. Rims out. Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell with the shot. Up, no good. And now they work the ball out. They get a leaker, a runner. Shots up and in. And we're going to get some instruction there. As I think 23 is receiving a warning. So, ball's inbounded to the Bobcats. 34-17, 17-point lead. Okay, that's going to be Davis with the ball. Passes over to Mitchell. To Atkins. Atkins tried to work inside the Zeno. Ball's thrown away. Okay, so Bobcats work the ball up. Ball's thrown out of bounds. Capitol Hill inbounds the ball. Swings the ball over. And then take an outside shot. And we have a jump ball. I believe the possession is going to favor Capitol Hill, and it does. Capitol Hill's ball to maintain possession. 2:57 left in the second quarter. 34-17 to score. And right at the moment, we've gone silent in terms of converting points. However, the other team isn't scoring either. Okay, so there we go. Capitol Hill has the ball, tries to work it underneath, throws it away. Bobcats ball. Mitchell is going to throw the ball into Davis. Okay. Davis. And we get a timeout by White. As Coach probably saw something he didn't like, wanted to give some instruction, and we're going to go to break. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Turn three is inbounding the ball for Star Spencer. Okay. He passes over to Wheeler. Wheeler comes across the top, back over. Okay. Back out to Wheeler. Wheeler passes it over. I can't see the individual's number. Atkins works it inside to Mitchell. Mitchell shots blocked, and we got a foul. That's going to be Wheeler going to the line.
His first foul, 18th foul. Wheeler to the line.
Oh, hey, gentlemen, you all did hit the little start button so that you could be recording the game, right? All right. I don't know which one, but one of you were guilty of not recording last week's game. So. Okay, Wheeler's first shot's up and in. Second shot up and in. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the free throw line tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if the Bobcats hit their free throws in this manner throughout the season, they're going to be a very, very tough team to contend with. And Capitol Hill throws the ball out of bounds. Just throws it away. 2:19 left in the first half. 36-17 to score. 19-point lead. They throw the ball into Atkins. Atkins back in the corner. 3-point shot up, no good. Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell swings it across, up, no good. Zeno with the rebound. Shot, no good. As it's blocked. And they're going to come out running. Mitchell. Where did you come from? Where did that young man come from? Hey, can't we get him to show up again? That's Mitchell on the block. So Mitchell passes out. He woke this crowd up, ladies and gentlemen. He woke up this announcer. Goes to the hoop, shots up and in. Okay, that's going to be number 10, Davis, with the ball. Davis passes to Zeno, who's found underneath. Zeno puts the ball up and in. A minute 40 left in the first half. 38-19, 19-point lead. Shot up, no good. Rebound over to Davis, number 10. Okay, number 10 brings the ball up. Passes it over. Shot up, no good. And we're going to have a jump ball. I believe possession error is going to favor the Bobcats. So we maintain possession, minute 24 left, 38-19 score, 19-point lead. Mitchell comes out. Okay. He woke the crowd up. He made an impact on the game with that one play. So there's going to be 33 over in the corner. Okay, that's going to be 33 going up. Shot no good. Zeno with the rebound. Shot up and in, and Zeno's going to the line. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't said it yet, but I'm going to have to break down and do it. Zeno! So, we got a minute 11 left in the first half. 40-19. 21-point lead. Can Zeno convert the bucket for the old-fashioned 3-point play? Shot up and in. Got a minute 11 left. Okay, they bring the ball up to Capitol Hill quickly. Loses control, but regains. They looking to see who's around. Shots up, and Zeno gets the rebound. He passes over number 23. 23 passes over to Davis, number 10. Davis shot up and in. 43-19 is the score. And Davis sticks his little paws in there, causes a turnover. It's gathered by number 33, Crenshaw. Back over to Davis, back to Crenshaw. Crenshaw up and in. And they're just having fun now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so that's going to be Capitol Hill bringing the ball up. Capitol Hill penetrates. And that's going to be Zeno with the rebound. Zeno's looking for somebody, and he finds Davis. Okay. Zeno's a beast. Davis on the outside. Just basically dribbling out the clock. And we got a 5-second call. Okay, so Capitol Hill is going to get the ball for the last shot. And they just let the clock run out. So at the half, 45-19 score. And we'll be back inside of, let's say, 2 minutes with some statistics. Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking at this game, and the Bobcats, they went a little quiet there for a while in the second quarter. Coach called timeout, righted his ship, righted the troops, got the troops up and going. And the next thing you know, they exploded to a 45-19 lead. So we got a 26-point lead with to begin the third. Our MVP, the players we think who's doing a bang-up job right for us right at the moment. Of course, Winder, who has 10 points. Right, he's been a force, especially right up till they took him out at the half. Took him out midway through the second quarter to give him a rest. And then Zeno just came in, took over, and started really carrying him. And then he carried him up through to halftime. And then Mitchell came up off the bench, 3-point shot, tenacious defense, rebounds. He made an impact. So right now, those are the three we're looking at. That's our MVP. Who knows? Maybe somebody comes on in the second half as we begin, and Zeno picks up an early errant pass over to Winder. Winder over to Davis. Davis shot up, no good. Rebound by number 2, and I don't have his number. I'll get his name and number here to you in a minute. Who's number 2? Who's number 2? Come on, give me your name. Okay. Number 2 is Nate Atkins, as he had to change jersey. He had a little blood on his jersey, so he went on and changed it out. And he makes both free throws, making the score 46-19. So, Atkins, once again, is holding number 21, and that tenacious defense shows up as he gets by. But again, that tenacious defense underneath. Winder knocks the ball away. Okay. So it's going to be Capitol Hill's ball. Works it inside, up and in. Okay, 21-46. And we quickly bring the ball up. Atkins gets the rebound. Atkins gets the shot up. No good. Atkins gets the rebound again up. No good. Got a lid on there. That's going to be Zeno. Up and in. So it's making the score 48-21. Okay. 21 has the ball. He comes up over half court. He's being pressed. And we're going to get a foul call, charging.
Foul called on number 21, Red.
Okay, that's going to be Jones on the foul.
Second team foul.
As we inbound the ball, number 10 Davis to Winder, back over to Davis, back to Winder, swings it over, back out to Winder. And that's going to be Davis once again with the ball. So they're working the perimeter right at the moment. Winder down deep in the corner, takes a shot up and in for another 3. 51-21, 30-point lead. The defense has been tenacious. It's been tough. And it's going to be number 20 with the ball, Steele. He penetrates, shots up, no good. And that's going to be 25 with the ball, Genesis Guzman, I believe. That's going to be Zeno, just puts the air ball back out the Winder. Zeno underneath is unable to crowd the rebound, although Atkins does. And that's going to be Winder for another 3, making it 55-21. And Atkins intercepts the pass. Winder comes up once again. Winder penetrates. And he loses control of the ball. Shot up and in by Capitol Hill. And it's in. That's going to be Lint. 25 for Capitol Hill is Gordon. They find Zeno underneath, up and in. Okay. So they work the ball up. And that's going to be intercepted. Passed out to Davis. Davis, shot up and in. 58-23. 35-point lead. Ouch. 5:30 left in the third quarter. Okay. They work the ball over. Capitol Hill gets the ball inside. And they miss an easy bunny as Winder gets the ball. And now they're doing something they don't like to do is slow it up a little bit. Although they do still get off a quick shot. Ball's going to be recovered by Star Spencer, throws it over to Capitol Hill. They works the ball back out. And the defensive presence for Star Spencer has been tremendous as they work the ball and it goes out of bounds. So Zeno's going to take a well-deserved break. Mitchell comes in. He's going to take over the center duties. So they have the ball. Atkins is holding his man. They work it back out. Swing it over. Work it inside. Shots up, no good. Wide open shot missed by Capitol Hill. That's going to be Winder bringing the ball up. Winder penetrates. Swings it over to the corner to Davis. Davis, three-point shot up. No good. Atkins with the rebound. Shot up and in. Quick, fast break. And at some point in time, they had to call walking on that one. So, once again, they bring the ball over. They bring the ball up. That's going to be Winder with the ball. Passes over to Davis in the corner. Davis works inside Mitchell. Mitchell has the ball. And they say Mitchell walked. Although he may have had a little help from a friend who's kind of hanging on to the arms. But what do I know? Some people say I look at the game through rose-colored glasses. Okay, so they bring the ball up. Swing it over. They're working inside, and that's going to be intercepted by Atkins. Atkins is going to bring the ball up for a big man. Coast to coast, but he's unable to convert. Mitchell with the rebound. Shot put back up, no good. And now Capitol Hill finally comes out with the ball. Capitol Hill is going to bring it up over the half-court line. He looks to penetrate, and we got a whistle. That's going to be on number 25, White. Shots up from the outside, no good. That's going to be Atkins with the ball. He throws it away. Recovered by Capitol Hill. They bring the ball back up. Young men from Capitol Hill still hustling. It's not there for them tonight, but they're still going. Okay, so that's going to be a 33-point lead right at the moment. Excuse me, a little bit less than a 33-point lead. 26-6 is the score. Okay. Shot by Atkins, three-pointer. Up and in. Man, when it's going good, it's going good. That's a 37-point lead. So, and we're going to get a foul call. Foul called on Atkins, number 2.
Foul call number 2, Winder. The second foul. Second team foul.
And we got a 60-second timeout by Capitol Hill. And with that, we're going to go on break. I wasn't paying attention. You need to wake me up. All right, so we're back at live. (63-26) is the score. 3 points away from a 40-point lead. That's going to be number 12 with the ball being held by Davis. Davis checks his man, keeps it in front. And he strips him. And there's a steal. Davis goes up and in. So, once again, in their reaching, trying to find the ball. They're working inside. Ball comes back out. And that's going to be Atkins. Finds Mitchell's man. Goes to the hoop. Up and in. Atkins with the rebound. And that's going to be Winder. Winder comes up. Winder passes it over inside to Davis. Davis puts up the bunny. No good. So number 20 still brings the ball up. He's on the outside, still looking to penetrate. Not able to, passes it over. On the tip to steal, shots up, no good. Atkins with the rebound. Atkins has really come on strong in this second half, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be Guzman, I believe, with the ball. Shots up, Gordon with the ball. Shots up, no good. They throw the ball forward. Number 5, Winder gets the rebound. Winder looks to penetrate. He does. Shots no good. They bring the ball up, over. Long distance 3. Yep, and in. Score 65-29. A 36-point lead. They're working inside to Atkins. Atkins turns, faces his man. Comes across the other side. Shots no good. As it was blocked. That's when I'm told the ball goes up. No good. And we got a whistle. All right, then. So it's going to be Capitol Hill's ball. Let's throw the ball in. Shot from 3. Up, no good. And that's going to be number 25, Gordon with the rebound. I keep giving this man a variety name. That's going to be Davis up and in. We got 50 seconds left in the first half. Third quarter. Capitol Hill brings the ball up over the line, nearly lose it. And they're trying to strip him, but he's able to maintain possession. Shots up, no good. Gets rebound, shot up, and in. 31-67 is the score. 35 seconds left. And that's going to be Winder over in the corner to Atkins. Atkins takes up a 3. Shots up and in. 70 points. And now, all at once, the question becomes, can we score 100 and 30 more points in the fourth quarter? So we got 60 seconds left in this one. And the ball stripped, turned over. Fast break. Up running, no good. Atkins gets the ball, and he's fouled. 8 seconds left. Score 70-31.
Foul number 20, Red. His first foul, third team foul. Nate Atkins to the line.
So Atkins at the line. We got a treat for you coming at the end of the third quarter. We're going to be able to watch our Bobcat cheerleaders do a cheer. Let me know when he's got the shot. You got it there, all right? So what? Let me know when he's got the shot of the cheerleaders, and you got it right there, all right?
That's in quarter number 3. Bobcat 71. Visitors 31. Attention fans and students, if you're ready to call a ride, you should call your ride now. You do not want to wait outside. Again, if you're calling a ride, you need to be out the game. Call now.
Okay, ladies, we're ready to receive a treat as the Bobcat cheerleaders are going to give you a cheer. Can you tighten it up just a little bit? Zoom in just a tad bit. Zoom in. Angle it down a little bit. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the third quarter. Bobcats up 71-31, 40-point lead. Okay. And with that, we're going to start the fourth quarter. Okay. We've got a small lineup in as they're letting everybody play now. So 7:50 left in the fourth quarter. Shots up and in for Capitol Hill. Okay, that's a 3-point shot up and in. Okay, number 1 is Moore. Number 11 is Wheeler. Shots up by number 4 and gonna get fouled over the back. Number 4 is Hill. Number 23 is Robertson. Let's see. And number 35 is Mitchell. Oh, no. That's not 35. Let me get that young man's number for you real quickly. Shot by Capitol up and in. It's a 3-point shot. That's number 33. And number 33 is Crenshaw. Okay. So we're just going to enjoy this game and allow the young men to play. Score 71-37. 6:47 left in the fourth quarter. Turnover to Capitol Hill. So Capitol Hill drives, gets a bucket. And an and-one situation. All right, gentlemen, we got plenty of time to make up our mind. Who we throwing in as most valuable player? I don't know about that. He ain't been in it since that time. All right, well, give us a name then. All right, so we're going with Atkins, all right? And what was Wanda's contribution in this conversation? Yeah. So they were still a Harlot. All right. And how about Zeno? Scoring. How about rebounds now? He was a beast on the boards, wasn't he? Yeah. Davis. What? Ripping. Define ripping, right? Oh, okay. All right. So he was a thug on the court. What you're trying to say? All right. Yeah, I kind of like that. I might steal that one. All right. So that's the 4 we're going with, right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I was consorting with my my crew. We were trying to figure out who's going to be MVP. It's still up for discussion. I mean, we'll lay out who we're considering. Atkins had one well of a second half. I mean, he was a beast on the boards. He was a beast scoring points. A lot of the offense seemed like it was flowing through him. Winder, a great first half. He could do no wrong. Offensively, defensively, he was just in everybody's grill. Scoring points, passing the ball, catching the ball, and putting up shots. Right, setting up the offense. He was a beast. And the other one is Zeno. Quiet as it's kept, Zeno had one of his stellarly consistent games. I mean, he was stellar on the defense. So, and that's always fun to see. He was a beast in the paint, right? He made people pay for trying to block his shot. Right? He was able to bang inside, and if you don't like big men who are going to bang it, you don't like going in there against Zeno because he's going to make you pay. And there's one other name we're going to throw out there to you. And we want you to consider him. Number 10, Nick Davis. Okay, he had what you may say was a quiet game, but he was efficient, especially offensively, scoring the ball, making passes. So those are the four that we're considering. All right, why don't you all let us know what you think, and in the end, we'll tell you what we think, and we can debate it sometime, okay? Thanks. Hey, I need you to link my Facebook page to this. Okay. All right? I've been meaning to mention that.
Okay, I got you. Speed went out, but I mean, this one was
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we've been a little lax in the fourth quarter and calling the plays and etc. However, we figured you would just enjoy watching the young men play. Okay. We need no disrespect to the young men who are in the game right now. But I have to admit, I'm kind of basking in this victory.
Remember to call your rise.
So we agreed that Atkins is going to be player of the game. All right. I just want to check and make sure.
Foul ball on number 3. His first time, 8-2 foul.
Who's the freshman?
Foul's called on number 22, red. The second foul, fourth team foul.
I'll say this about the players in the game now. They're short, but they're scrappy. I mean, they're going to come for you. And when they get a little more experience, a few more years under their belt, they're going to be something to contend with for these Spencer Bobcats. So, Bobcats, your future is looking bright. Nah. You just let it run.
Just out of curiosity, how much battery y'all got?
Watson. Foul called on number 1, White. His second foul, 10th team foul.
You got the young man manning the camera? Tell him to stand up and do his job. It was over with a long time ago. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the conclusion of the game, once again, our 4 candidates for MVP are Atkins, Winder, Zeno, and Davis. And I'll have a mutiny on my hand if I don't agree with my crew. But the consensus feeling is Atkins, with his second-hand performance, has earned the right to be MVP, most valuable player for the Star Spencer Capitol Hill game. Congratulations, young man, and we look forward to the next game, as Star Spencer will be playing in the Hera tournament. And if the weather cooperates, we will be able to, and Star Spencer cooperates, we hope to be able to call Friday nights and Saturday nights game for you. Thank you once again, and with that, we're out.